What's up YouTube? Nate here, and while I was on my winter vacation I ate at a lot of really great places. And hey, I should sit down and tell you what my experiences were like. So today I'm going to review Capone's Dinner and Show. Welcome back. So, like I said, I've ate at a lot of really great places, and one of the places that we decided to go while I was on vacation was to a dinner theater. Where did we go? We went to Capone's Dinner and Show. And what is that? Well, it's a dinner theater. You go there, you sit down, you eat, and there's a show for you. And, we thought it was kind of neat. My family's never actually done a dinner theater before with the whole family. I've done a few through my time. I've been to medieval times and whatnot, and I'd actually never heard of Capone's before. So it was kind of cool to actually see it and whatnot and go there. Now, Capone's doesn't have exactly a dress code, but we all decided to dress up pretty much like it was the 20s. The ladies wore closer to flapper dresses and things like that, and us guys dressed up in suits with bright colors, and pretty much my whole entire family got fedoras there because they sold them there for you to pick up when you show up and wear them. Now granted, I own my own fedora, so I brought that with me as well. And overall, it was just a nice, cool, fun time. We went there for New Year's Eve. And had a really fun show. The show was very Christmas themed still. They were singing a lot of Christmas music and things like that up on stage. But I figure, the type of content that's actually sung is, of course, going to change depending on the time of year. So we saw the Christmas show, which is cool because then I can come back at a later time and actually see a summer show or something like that and get different music and whatnot. We bought VIP tickets. For that. And what are VIP tickets? Well, basically what it is, it lets us get in early before the show starts. You come inside and you get your ticket. The outside is, says Capone's and whatnot. There's a guy sitting outside, dressed up and whatnot in the theme, and he's, talking in a Chicago accent and whatnot, and basically he's like, forget about it. He's got his tickets, and he gives you your ticket, gives you a secret password that you use, and then you walk inside this little gift shop. You get to the gift shop, and then there's the place, they've got a little bit of ticket booth there in the gift shop, and of course you can purchase shot glasses and a whole bunch of merchandise while you're there. And then there's a little door off to the side, and you go up to the door, you knock on it, and you tell them the password, and they let you in. After they let you in, they then take a mug shot of you, and we got a family mug shot and whatnot that my family decided to actually buy the merchandise. The mug shot's free, but to actually take the mug shot home, that costs some money. And after they let you in, you get in there early, you get to go upstairs, and you get to actually enjoy the little bit of a lounge area. They've got card games and whatnot going there. And you can sit there and you can play blackjack, craps, do a little bit of gambling. They'll give you some free chips and whatnot to go there. And of course, the first thing they tell you to do is you go to the bar and you order yourself a drink. Drink's entirely on the house, this first drink. And then beyond that, you can pay at the bar to get more premium drinks, but your regular ticket does give you some basic drinks. So you can kind of keep yourself sloshed pretty much the whole entire day. So that's kind of neat and whatnot. And you go up there and you do that, and then they seat you to your table. And the tables are very, well, they're banquet style. Nice long tables, with whatnot, and we were actually seated in our own table. All of us fit in this one table, and it was just us was in this table. It was right dead center, so it was really cool, I thought, as far as that. And they've got a couple of tables up in the balcony area too, you know, small tables and stuff for smaller groups and whatnot, and all of that's really neat. So they set you down, get you your drinks and whatnot, and then they're like, "Okay, guys, dinner's on," and they you know, they come over and they say, "Okay, guys, you can go get yourself fed," and it's a buffet is what it is, and there's a ton of really good food. I had the pizza, which, to be honest, the pepperoni pizza was kind of subpar. I mean, it wasn't your standard Chicago deep dish. It was, you know, just a standard pie, and it was okay. I actually had better pizza the night before from the restaurant there on the resort that we were staying at than I did the pizza there. But you know what? It was there. They had meatballs and pasta and a whole bunch of different stuff, and they had chicken and French fries. They had roast beef, they had roast turkey, this pork loin, stuffed pork loin that they had from this carving station and whatnot. And well, the chicken that they had is chicken nuggets. And it was chicken nuggets that looked like McDonald's chicken nuggets. In fact, the flavor of those chicken nuggets, that was my favorite part of the whole entire meal, was those chicken nuggets. The flavor was just like I remember as a kid eating chicken nuggets, when there were the white meat chicken nuggets, not the dark meat chicken nuggets. It tasted better than what I remember McDonald's chicken nuggets ever tasting. It's really, really good. So I highly recommend the chicken nuggets. And then, of course, they had French fries there as well. So I wound up filling myself up on French fries, chicken nuggets, had a couple slices of pizza, and some turkey. I don't eat turkey too often, but the turkey they had there, some people would say is a little bit on the dry side, but that's exactly how I like it. So I really enjoyed the turkey as well. Got the salt and pepper on it, and just enjoyed a good time. And I really fattened myself up. I feasted for days at this buffet. In fact, I had so much that I couldn't actually eat it all. And then in the end, you know, they took it away and whatnot. And I kind of wish that they hadn't and they'd left that, because I probably would have eaten the rest of those chicken nuggets later on in the whole show, because they sit there and you eat first, and then the show happens, and once the show starts, they start cleaning up the buffet area, and they don't really, you know, serve the food anymore. So I kind of wished by that point I still had the food left over, because I got a little peckish again. So I wound up eating when we got back home. Overall, though, you know, the whole entire time kept filling up my drinks. Pretty much all of the you had waiters. You didn't have waitresses, you had waiters. Guys were waiting you and whatnot. And they were part of the show too. You know, they kept on, you know, they'd sit there and go back and forth with the people on stage and whatnot. And it was a fun little show. Bunch of song and dance, and just this interesting story dealing with these characters. You never saw Capone, but this was Capone's place, his speakeasy. But you never saw Mr. Capone, but you did get to see Bugs. Bugs showed up, and it was all really cool. It was all fun, and then it ended in a giant gunfight, and yeah, it was just, unfortunately, I didn't get shot, so I didn't get to come home with a t-shirt, but they did give us all these cool glasses that you saw in my pickups video a few episodes back. So, you know, overall, though, the food was, it wasn't anything fancy. Let's just put it that way. It's it's spaghetti and meatballs and salad and pork loin and, you know, cut of roast beef and chicken nuggets and French fries and pizza. It was just a whole smorgasbord of buffet food, and it was really good. The whole entire atmosphere was really cool. Pretty much everyone kept in character and whatnot. You know, the cook came out and was, you know, watching everybody and basically saying, "Guys, you got to go this way. You got to go this way." You know, telling them, "Hey, we will kick you out of here if you don't follow what we're telling you to do," and whatnot. And he's like, "You know, I'm Mama here, so you know, go off that way," and whatnot. It was just interesting, the whole entire idea, and honestly, I would definitely go back. Probably not for another Christmas show. I'd want to see see their standard show and the other numbers that they wind up singing. But overall, I really enjoyed it. The food was good, and the price was okay. I think, the standard ticket came out to like 20 something. It was 20 something for a show and all the food you can eat. I thought that was pretty fairly well priced, especially considering all the alcohol that you wind up getting. I mean, I had 3 beers, a couple shots of vodka. Well, I actually had, like this much in a glass of vodka that they gave me, because I said, hey, I just wanted to have some vodka, and they brought it out to me neat like I asked, and it was this huge glass, and it was like 3 or 4 shots worth, which was kind of cool. I mean, that right there is, usually you go to a bar, 3 or 4 shots of vodka could run you a good $10 at least. So, I mean, that right there, and then plus the beers and all of that, and then the food, and then the entertainment, I thought we got our money's worth for that. And so that was all really, really cool, really enjoyable, sitting down and enjoying all of that. And I would definitely go back. And of course, if you are in the Kissimmee area, the Orlando Kissimmee area, looking for, something interesting and different to do for a night, looking for a theater show, I'd say go check out Capone's. The food's good, though it's not, upper class like Narcoossee's or some of the other restaurants that we went to. But all in all, it was fun time, enjoyable, and, well, I got my fill, so that's perfect in my book. Anyway, this is Nate, signing off.